Welcome to My Opinion here on My Opinion TV. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. And today we want to talk about two stories. One, I'm following up on the story where the 5-year-old girl was killed in New Haven. And now a man who was of interest to the police has been found. He was reported missing, has been found, and to everyone's surprise, his head was severed. Now, before we go into the story, I just want to tell you, you can hit me up on Instagram at myopiniontv01. And you can DM me whatever is happening in your area, whatever you want to talk about, and we can have a conversation there. If you see anything happening in your area that you'd want me to highlight, you can send me photos, you can send me whatever you want to send me there, and I'll have a discussion with you. Keep it respectful though, because if you're not, then you know what's the next thing. But My Opinion TV 01 is on Instagram. You can hit me up there. This now, according to the Jamaica Den, it says the severed head of a man reportedly missing was found in the community of Sherlock in Duane Park on Sunday, October 24th. The man has been identified as 41-year-old Sherrod Holness of Willowdene Drive, Spanish Town, St. Catherine. He was missing since Saturday, so practically he was missing for a day. Reports from the Spanish Town police are that about 2:15 p.m., Holness was last seen at home wearing a white Marina, burgundy and royal blue shorts and a pair of light green Clarks. Holness' head was found in Duane Park. Now listen this part of it. It is understood that the head was placed in sheets of newspapers and sent to family members. Also called Yanni, Holness is said to have been linked to a number of major crimes, including murder. Holness was mostly recently linked to an incident in which a man known as Slugger lost his life. Now, once you are a known element or perpetrator of crimes, there's a likelihood that you will be taken out by your cronies or the police. I can't understand that at 41 years old, this man, Holness, was living a life of crime still. And to be honest with you, very rare these criminals live up to that age. So he's one of the fortunate ones to have lived to see 41 years old. Now, if you live up to 41 years old and you haven't been taken out by the system or taken out by your cronies, I think that would have been the prime age for you to try to change your life. Well, to make matters even worse, whoever killed him actually took his head off and sent it to his family members. What a statement that is. They took his head off and sent it to family members to confirm, because I guess family members were concerned about his safety because a missing person report was put out. Even though he was a person of interest, police said that he was a known violence producer. But a person, he went missing on Saturday. His family was concerned about him. Well, clearly, whoever committed this act made sure that his family will not be more concerned anymore. So what they did was take his head off, put it on newspaper, and send it to his family members. What a gruesome act. You know, growing up in Jamaica, you never normally hear of these type of killings. I'm just wondering if they were in existence then, but because of lack of media coverage, some things never came to the forefront. But all of a sudden, all of these type of killings are so brazen, so disgusting, so awful. You know, it just pains the heart when you listen to some of these things, or you read about some of these things, or you even see some of these things. It's just another Sad story, sad ending to a life of a man at 41 years old. Sharad Oldness of Willardine. Who will be shedding tears for him? Well, I guess his family members will, but clearly he was a man marked for death, and whoever caught up with him took his life, and make sure that his family members will not complain that they can't find his body, or they don't know if he's dead or alive. They shipped his head to his family members. It's just you know, it's just so sad. It's just so sad when you see things like these happen. You wonder what's going through the mind and the head of some of these criminals. Even though this man was a person of violence, for you to kill him and take off his head, that takes a lot of stomach. But let me know what you think in the comment section. The other story we want to follow up is that the Hunts Bay police on Sunday named 2 persons in connection with the killing of 5-year-old Denique Salmon. Salmon died from a stray bullet while asleep at her home in Duane Park, St. Andrew on September 30. Theodore Beera and Anthony Reynolds are being asked to make contact with the Hunts Bay police. 30-year-old Beera, otherwise called Theo, is said to be a bus conductor of Duane Terrace, Kingston 20. And the police has described him as slim-built, brown complexion, about 5'9" inches tall, and sports a plaited hairstyle. 29-year-old Reynolds, otherwise called Sonson, of Marlborough, New Haven in Kingston 20, is also wanted. He is of slim build, has bleached skin, sports a low haircut style, and walks with a limp. Now the police are saying anybody know the whereabouts of these men should report it to the police, or if you see these men, let them know the police are interested to have a conversation with them. Young Denique was all in the safety and the comfort of her home when stray bullet from these hoodlums went all the way inside and take this little girl, kill this little girl on her bed. And I hope whoever knows these men will give the police some information so the police can hold on to them. At 5-year-old, this little child life had never started. And before it got started, these men firing wildly. They have their gang problems, take it to communities. They don't know what they're doing, and then innocent lives are lost, just like Denique Salmon. And we hope whoever is hiding these men knows that it's a criminal. Charges can be laid against you for keeping these criminals in your confinement, in your homes, or in your surroundings. We hope that somewhere will give the police information, and that the life of Denique Salmon will not just disappear like that. These men must pay the consequences for the death of this little child. A nurse, a lawyer, a doctor, or whatever profession she might have chose was taken from us because of indiscriminate and stupid and violent behavior. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Click the notification bell so as soon as a video is released, you'll be one of the first to be notified. Until next time, stay safe. Look out for the children, look out for a neighbor, look out for a loved one. And most of all, keep it locked on My Opinion TV.